Hi there, Sue Hawks here. I am making this tidbit. It's going to be more than 2 minutes because it is in response to some inquiries. One from my friend Anne. And Anne was nice enough to write a long response, but honestly, I had more responses to the Why Attire Matters video that we made, the 2 minute tidbit, than we ever anticipated. In fact, I hesitated to make it because I know that people are reveling at the more casual nature of things these days. And I also knew it might be a little more controversial that way. So I hesitated because I thought, there's a bunch of people who probably don't want to hear this message, but I thought it mattered. We had such an outpouring that I wanted to respond to the people who took the time both to send feedback and appreciation. So thank you. But also specifically to respond to Anne because she said, would you consider doing a video on my morning routine? Now, I want to tell you, I wake up caffeinated. So I tell people I'm one of those annoying people who wakes up in the morning fully gassed and ready to go. So I don't drink coffee, but when I wake up, I want to be moving. Like the second I get up, I've always been that way. And if that's not you, please don't hear that as a criticism. It's just that's when I'm at my best. So when I get up in the morning, I have a routine that I got from the Miracle Morning called Savers. And thank you, Hal Higdon, for really taking some time to be quiet and reflect that space, and then to have appreciation and gratitude. And so I have a practice of 5 minutes of each of these. It's not long, but it sets my day up contextually. And I would tell you, I think when Anne was asking me, she was looking for the what do you do? But I will tell you, it's all part of the prep. That's what sets me up for a win. What I then do is I have a vision for what my day is going to be. And I figure out the one or two things I absolutely have to get done that day. And those are the first things I do. I do not open a device and start there. So I get a vision for what success looks like. One, maybe two things. And those are the first things I knock out before I open email or start anything else. Then I exercise if at all possible. Morning, as I said, when I have my highest energy, that's when I'd prefer to do it. Am I able every day? Absolutely not. But I get in movement every day. It is a conscious effort, and it started with the Whole Life Challenge. Many people know that I've done that for almost 5 years on and off, and it's gotten me to create consistent incremental improvement in all areas of self-care, one of which is movement. And you start with a bar of at least 10 minutes every day, not more. You don't have to, but once you start, it's amazing because you usually do more. So I would just tell you it works. Do not set the bar too high. Then after exercise, there's some reading. I try and get reading in every single day. And honestly, that's not been an easy thing for me. I know people who read all their trade journals and inspirational things and fiction. I'm a learner. So when I read, I'm trying to read and consume and, turn it into learning for myself and others. But reading, just the mere act of reading, opens my mind up a different way. So finding time to get some reading in every day has been something that this year in particular, I've done much better with. And what am I forgetting? There's one more. It's the second S. Scribing, writing. So every day I write a journal. And that's the routine, if you will, that sets up everything else. Now, in addition, Anne, I'm going to tell you, I have to pull together my outfit, my earrings, all the stuff to be organized the night before. So I don't do it in the morning because in the morning I don't like to waste time. But I found very readily that I wasted a ton of time in the morning trying to figure out what outfit went together or what I was going to wear for a particular meeting, where when it was really important to me, I always thought about it ahead of time and set it out. And my husband and I both do this. So we put our clothing out, the outfit's all arranged. I don't second guess it. I make sure it's what I want. And I think it through because I want it to coordinate. That's one of those attire matters. I don't want to be thinking about my clothing, and I don't want anyone else thinking about it. So part of why attire matters to me is if I'm speaking and delivering a keynote, whether I'm doing a session or I'm online like this, I would rather not have people criticizing, oh, she looks sloppy today, or could she comb that hair, or look at that thing in her teeth. I am very conscious of, I don't want that to be a thought. I want to feel good. I want to look good. And I want to know that that's taken care of itself. And then really, truly, it takes more time than I'd like to admit. And Anne, confessed this in her text to me. So thank you. But I would tell you, I know how beautiful you are, and you probably take way less than I do. As I've aged, I have a skincare routine. Getting ready in the morning is an easy hour for me. And I tend to allow 90 minutes so I can do all that reflection and prep work first. And that's 20 to 30 minutes. I stretch while I'm in the shower. I get some good stretching and mobility work in. Why? Because as I age, my muscles need it. And it's also really good stuff for prepping the blood flow and all the things that are great. So that's my response to you, Anne. And it's easily, I allow 90 minutes. Some days I'm faster than that. Is that every single day? No. If I can be casual and I'm not seeing a client directly, I am happy to have my hair in a knot, to skip the makeup, and to, interface at will. But I will tell you, I have been burned doing that, where all of a sudden midday, someone needs to talk to me. They want to get online. And guess what? Then I have to go get ready in the middle of my day, and it's a day waster. I have found I tend to do a minimal amount of makeup and prep so that in the event that someone needs me, albeit a client or a prospect or anyone else I might need to interface with, that I don't look like I haven't thought about it. So throwing a pair of earrings on, I have lipstick right on my desk. I have a little compact to get rid of the shine on my face, because sometimes you get oily while you're doing this. And I can credit Ruby Erickson for all of the image consulting, who taught me how to wear colors that were right for me. So there's a million things you can do that can help you, but really, truly putting the effort in and a little bit of prep work and a little bit of thought is the big stuff. The other thing I would tell you is thank you to, again, all the people who commented. But one of our clients wrote to us and said, hey, would you mind if I use these 2-minute tidbits to use as teaching tools for my mid-level managers and just talking points for us to open discussion? And please share these. That's why we're doing it. We appreciate your input. And my gosh, if you have a topic that you want or that you would, want to hear back on, thank you, Anne, for asking about this. I don't know if you'll be the only one watching it or if we'll get a ton of feedback, but thank you. I believe that structure creates freedom and structure frees creativity. So the more structure you can put that's basic, not rigid, you will start to see more results. So there's my follow-up to why attire matters and what my routine is like, and how you can set yourself up for a win every day, both psychologically and physically. And Anne, I hope it helped. It takes a long time, but it's probably the most important thing for me that I can be doing. Have a great day, everyone. Be intentionally great in your business, as a leader, and in your life. This is the only day you've got. Maximize it.